from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. It's Week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Yes, why?
As we'll see Drew Lock and the Las Vegas Raiders taking on Dak Prescott and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss.
Doubt that.
We're underway on EA Sports. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Well, last week, that would have been me.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 12 carries, 56 yards.
And to me, the goal is the exact same thing as last week. Get him the ball early.
God damn, Badger.
He's got daylight past the 20. And
Fuck.
touchdown Las Vegas. Henry runs his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in Week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Prescott on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back.
Prescott stripped. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. There he goes, left side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender?
Yeah, nice play.
Offensive player, as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
at the 19-yard
The
line.
fuck?
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Barry on the punt as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 43. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. And they got across the 50 last time, but fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect you on offense, they affect your overall team.
The 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Them balls come out a whole lot slower with these new quarterbacks.
Take over at the 29-yard line.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Ooh, I got routed.
To start the drive down the middle and complete. And he's pulled down after a very nice gain. A nice gain at 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Locke. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. It's another 1st down as they look his way again.
So they're going to do Firehouse, Firefly, ending.
31-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And Locke into the grab over the middle. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Ooh, Raiders got Lockett and Ruggs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
The 13-yard line.
Into the red zone, it's Locke.
What the fuck are y'all doing?
Tyler Lockett, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
Brandon, what we just saw there were 2 guys who were in sync. The person delivering the ball, but especially the person running the route. Tremendous job. It results in a terrific play.
Next extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Dak Prescott of the offense heading back onto the field. And he'll look to rebound from the early interception that led to 6 points the other way.
And when he threw the interception and he had to come to the sideline, I guarantee his first thought wasn't about the interception itself, but what could result.
Oh, you got
hawked.
hawked.
Come on, defense, bail me out. Well, they weren't able to in this situation. Now he's got to go out and atone for it
Forgot chase down at the
himself.
2-yard line.
Force things.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
So the big play to kick off the drive set them up 1st and goal, and they're able to cash in right away on play number 2.
I think I'm starting to understand more and more when we get ready to do games and we meet with coaches, why they talk about big plays, explosive plays, and how it sets them up for success, because that's exactly how they were able to score on this one. We saw the touchdown, we saw the payoff, but of course that big, long chunk play is what got them in position.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
see your Vita? See your Vita?
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Oh, that dude snatched it away from me.
Tyler Lockett was the target there. And it's third down.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Lock working out of the gun. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. KC's offense ready to take over. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
First down yardage on the first.
Oh, I gotta switch that.
14. Prescott from the gun.
Oh, wow, nice pick.
Intended for Hill. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
I gotta switch that.
Terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
The 11-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Oh, wow, that's a horrible spot, but all right.
The play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches.
It's now third and less than a yard.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied, 14-14.
Lock going to try and throw on third down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Tyler Lockett with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2
out here looking like trash.
Second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
It's the same team that went 4-0 in the preseason.
And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Raider defense now, here they are as they get ready to trot back onto the field. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I could have just let him run by.
On the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Chiefs.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he will be taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. A big play there for KC. 42 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That one complete to Hill. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2.
At the 5-yard line.
And he is in. Touchdown. Jalen Hurts. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit.
Shit, they good as all hell.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
And the fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
At the 21-yard line.
On 2nd down.
Ain't she the fiend, sister?
Jacobs. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
It is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this
what are you doing, Tony?
for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hurts. His throw incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver.
Man.
That's probably one he wishes
no, that's
he
my,
had back.
that's my small dog.
It had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes. What?
I don't know why they barking.
Out of 10, just missed that one.
You're hungry all of a sudden, son?
From the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Including the tackle. 7 yards on the punt with no return.
I asked what time y'all want to eat. You said 8 o'clock, and now all of a sudden you hungry. See, you bad at this.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Block now to throw. And he will not get the connection there.
Y'all see Eddie George going to Tennessee State? Be the head coach.
You got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Throwing his lock on.
Oh, that's Tugger. Look, I see your Badger.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
stop lying. Like I've been happy with what he been doing. He been getting his ass toasted all year.
To me, like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there, and what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders
Preseason 2.
Quarterback
I've seen him in practice.
more about how they think, so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot. As he was there to pick
every play he turn around and look at safety like, hey. Like, bro, we in man. Oh, I heard Rover Red.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Block trying again after the pick six. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down and
from the gun on 3rd down. Lock. Reception here by Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season.
Hey, you two, knock it off. Love each other.
Nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. His throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
it's 2nd down and 10.
To throw again. Block. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back.
Oh, go to the ball.
But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And a slant hauled in by Ruggs. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. Throwing again on 2nd down. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Henry Ruggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up.
No defense.
20 minutes of football, that touchdown puts us in a position where if they make the extra point, we're right back to even before we start the 2nd half.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
And now here comes Kansas City. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even 1st half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple
Who are you barking at?
them together could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And going deep for Hill. It's dangerous. Thrown into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit.
You need to go outside?
The quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Derrick Henry with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead. This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Henry Ruggs and the Raiders set to go back to work, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
His throw here is incomplete. And the intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs.
Oh, you know what? We might get the ball back. Or we're giving them a tugger right here.
From the gun, it's Locke. And he'll take a shot here for Hooper. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
25-yard line.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. But hang on, a flag is down. Now if it's on the defense, they might decline and take the points. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out first and 10. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll throw now on the final play. Gets this one to Hill. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it.
31.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped.
Give it 31 points in the first half. Horrible.
At their own 29-yard line.
So here are the Chiefs to take over. They fell last week at the hands of the Washington football team, but they've got the lead right now. Second half begins with a run by Henry. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
16 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flush to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
And that is is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 3 yards to gain there, second down. Forced out to his left. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line.
Now, those are the ones that hurt defensively. You do everything right. Excellent pressure, good coverage downfield, and then he slips out the back door and turns it into a nice gain.
A first down carry for Henry. And that's a touchdown.
Ooh, damn.
Hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed. You got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial up another one.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second down.
Throwing is Hurts. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about.
Legal touch.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And able to catch it.
I could have just ran that crap.
And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, your QB for the ball, right? Instead of your kicker, yeah. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Lock. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Showed a good move, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Lock. And he's got the hook up to Rhodes. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. Now Lock again. And finding the tight end Hooper. A gain of 6 there on first.
Complete to Austin Hooper.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Lock. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Lock. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 38-yard line.
Here's Jacobs, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 42-yard line.
Now to the air. Lock. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A spin. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. KC's offense ready to take over. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Decent start to the drive there. Of course, they need the touchdown, 2-point conversion, and a field goal.
Yeah, those guys are into it. How about the guys on the sidelines? You see the coaches signaling, all the personnel groups up on the sideline ready to go in and out of the game. They've got to condense their time now in order to try and get back into it.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, Lock. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
Lock looks to throw it again. No escape for Lock, and he'll go down. Chris Jones able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up...
And he's going to go down again. Chris Jones able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate.
Hey, inside.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of...
Pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Raiders trying on 4th down, but to no avail. And boy, possession here turns over with a football already being in the red zone. On first down, Hurts under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Maurice Hurst coming right up the gut, gets in there for a loss of 9.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone.
Money is all I know.
More pressure, more blitzing.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. On third down, Henry. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage. The stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using it.
And he's caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jalen Hurts there to make the grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
And the lead is up to 18 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Double nickel.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
I see you. I see you, son. That's why you... Damn, he got 36 pass attempts.
Offense take care of the defense. Defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And that is incomplete. Austin Hooper, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
For Austin Hooper. Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Block working out of the gun. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Operating from the gun. Block. And his throw is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he will score. Touchdown Las Vegas. Tyler Lockett, 62 yards. And the Raiders make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, yes, that's his third touchdown catch, which is very impressive, but on the scoreboard, they're still struggling.
So safe to say that without him, my goodness, yikes, they are in major league trouble. He's doing his best to try and keep them in the game.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. the Chiefs use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2. And that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Their own 23-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that.
What are we face masking for? All we got to do is make the tackle.
Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Lock now on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it's going to be second down. To throw again. Lock. He will find his big tight end over the middle. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Raider touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders get a score closer.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. A strong running. Inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Henry. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized there's a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
Whew, game was way too close.